In chapter 3, Habakkuk, he changes his attitude. And all of chapter 3 is a prayer. Chapter 3 is a prayer. And he says, boy, that's a great phrase. It's chapter 3, verse 2. It's the last phrase in verse 2. He says, God, in your wrath, remember mercy. Isn't that something? God, if your wrath is about to come down on us, if all hell breaks loose, if there is chaos and mayhem everywhere, God, if you allow this to come upon us in your wrath, in your judgment, remember mercy. Remember mercy. And I think that better be our prayer. I've been trying to make it my prayer. And I pray with all of my heart that God is not going to judge us as He did these people at this time. But if He does, the Lord is in His holy temple, let all the earth keep silent before Him. And I pray, God, if that is the case, please remember mercy. In the burden that we carry, as we see the wickedness of what this country has allowed to happen, and as we stand on our watchtower and see the possibilities of what could be coming down the pike and not too far in the future, as we carry that burden with us, and as we go to God in prayer, help us to pray, God, if we have to carry this burden, please let there be a blessing somewhere. If we have to deal with this conflict, please let there be a conquest somewhere. If we have to deal with this test, please, God, give us a testimony from this. If we have to deal with this sweat, please, God, make there something that is sweet. That is sweet. And God, if we have to carry this cross, God, if we have to carry this cross, please let us have our eyes set upon the crown. If you go to verse 17 or 18, he basically, after his prayer, he says, whatever happens, I will rejoice in the Lord. And people, whatever is coming down the pike, whatever happens, we must get to the point to where we can say, win, lose, or draw, I still rejoice in the Lord. And I will take joy in the God of my salvation. Do you remember the verse in Job when everything in life was taken from him? When every reason he had to believe in a just and righteous God was removed from him. He basically said, even if God slays me, yet will I trust in Him. And I think we have to get to the point to where we have to say, we know, God, what could come down the pike in this election. We do kind of know what's at stake here. We're on the watchtower and we can see 2 or 3 different possibilities. And God, if it comes to judgment, if it comes to where we have lost our savor, to where you cast us out and we are trampled underfoot, I still can take joy in the God of my salvation.